So dealing with uncertainty. These are a few questions that I had. When are we going to meet again? What is going to happen with our visas? Because even if it didn't work for us, like just buy a plane ticket and go see each other, we we had to have visa interview, and it was still wasn't sure if it's gonna happen, you know. And if I will get the visa, if they let me in the country, and so on. Um, yes, the next question, how can we survive for so long with only connecting on the phone? That was something new to me too, that we can only connect on the phone, on video calls, and just how we're gonna manage it, while before we were together every day. We lived the daily moments together. And so how is it gonna work out if we just talking on the phone? And then it was always on my questions, what if things are not working out? For example, with the visa, what if they're not giving it to me? And then there was at the airport, there was still a question if they're gonna let me in, even though I have my visa. So there was a lot of different questions in my head, and different uncertainties that I just it was really hard to deal with at the first time. But I think I learned so much, and I grew so much inside me. Um, I I was rethinking my values, what I really want, how I want. So that time I really had time to reflect on myself, to grow as a person. And even though there was hard times, and there was day when I was crying so bad, and when I was missing him so much, I always try to focus on what I have, and how I want to come out from after the 6 months where we wasn't together. So I have a few tips for you how I was dealing with the situation. First one, keep it exciting and interesting, which was meant for us, giving us surprises, little gifts that we sent in the mail, um, and love letters. I know it's kind of old school, but we always sent love letters to each other. And it was just so nice that when the letter arrived, and we were so surprised because we didn't know when the other one sent the letter. And sometimes even with some pictures inside the envelope, it really kept up the excitement that we were always waiting for something to come from the other person. And just to we could express ourselves in this way, and just surprise each other with some little things that can, just show your love to each other. My second tip is to take one step at a time. And what that means is to just set small goals, small milestones. For example, to have a set date for a date night every week, or one set time a day when you can always talk, when you know that, for example, at dinner time, you're gonna always talk. Because then you have something that you can look forward to, even though you don't have a set date when you can meet again. But at least you have a set time when you know that you're gonna see each other. And if you are watching, just let me know in the comments what are the issues that you are facing right now. What are the biggest challenges that this uncertain times are bringing for you? Um, and for my third tip is maybe it's a little obvious, but to don't worry about things that we can change. And I had to learn this in the hard way and on the long way because I was always a big planner. I was always like to do everything in the order that I imagine that it's gonna happen, and it never happened that way. So um, I recommend you to just let life be, let it flow, and everything will be taken care of if you just trust the process, you trust the timing, and it will work out in your favor. I know it's hard because I went through this, that I like to plan. I like to know everything in the future, but I had to realize that's not how it works. And so after a while, when just everything I planned it didn't work out, I just let it go and not to plan anymore because I knew that it's not gonna work out that way. Okay, so this part was the relationship part, what you can do in the relationship. And now I want to talk a little bit about what you can do to yourself. Um, these three things that you can see is gratitude, self-care, and journaling. These were the three things that really helped me when I was facing the uncertain times. And this uncertain times for me, it's been about 3 years. And so I had to find things that I can do in order to not go crazy. And this first thing is gratitude. It was a huge part that I started writing down, and then later I was just thinking about things every day that I'm grateful for, and to be grateful for things that I have and not thinking about things that I don't have. So, I recommend for you to write a gratitude list every day or just think about it. What are the things that you have and you can be grateful for? Self care, um, it's a big one too, and especially if you're alone right now, like without your partner, you have a lot of time to just take care of yourself because it's really important to fulfill yourself first so that you can give to your partner and to your children if you have, to your family, to your friends. Because if you are a mess inside, outside, then your relationship is gonna be the same way because you don't have a full cup, so you can give to the other people. So for self-care, I did a lot of different things. I love, the bubble baths. I love doing creative things. That's what really give me fulfillment to do painting, drawing sometimes. I like making bracelets. Here you can see a few of them. But everything that is creative, it's really good for you because it takes you away from this daily stress and daily life. So I really recommend that you find something that you enjoy doing and just at least once a week you can do something that is just, you know, me time. And also journaling is was really helpful for me. I still journal every day because it really helped me to deal with feelings, deal with emotions that I was having, and just reflect on what that meant to you. How is it helping you, not helping you? And in this way, even just you can write some letters to the person, how you feel about them, what are your thoughts, and even about the relationship. You can write down what is good about it, what you appreciate about the other person, and how you can work through these uncertain times.